Welcome back to Align by Design. It is Amy Elizabeth. I'm so excited to be talking to you guys today. I'm going to be going into our aura and our magnetism within human design and sales. So if your sales aren't selling, this is going to be for you. If you've been feeling a little bit of a funk around magnetism, what that looks like for you, and maybe you've forgotten who you are, this is the episode for you. All right, let's get into it. It is Magnetic March. If you haven't heard, we are in Magnetic March. This is all about amplifying our magnetism. Now, how does magnetism really work within human design? So in Unleash Sales, I am going into the process of how we really lean into selling in the most effortless ways. And it is through something called magnetism and our aura in human design. So here's the thing, is that nothing in this world is meant to be so hard that we're in control of. There's obviously uncontrollable circumstances and situations, but when we lean into human design, we really understand what alignment is, what it looks like for us, and how it literally runs the show to make things the most ease-filled as humanly possible. So our aura is what people experience from us, right? It's the energetic exchange that we're providing for other people. So when people get into our space around 4 feet in front of us, think about a whole arm's width all the way around you. You have this imaginary circle, which isn't so imaginary because people are feeling your vibes. They're feeling your energy. They're feeling your self-trust. They're feeling your security. They're feeling your toxicity. They're feeling your dirtiness. They're feeling your doubt. They're feeling the whatever it is in terms of your personal alignment right now and how pure and clean you are, people feel that. Now, people also feel this in our copy and in our sales and when we're doing things in misalignment. The biggest red flag and cue of somebody's magnetism being really low is things being really hard and difficult. Again, where you're quote unquote doing the things, you're showing up and doing the things, you're selling every single day, you do have hot offers, you do have an audience perhaps, but things aren't feeling as ease-filled as you know they can be. And you're aware that your magnetism is or maybe you're not even aware. A lot of people are not even aware their magnetism feels like there's a glass between you and your magnetism actually getting out to somebody else, right? They feel like there's a glass there. Maybe you can experience and feel it, but you can't really sense it. You're not really getting the full effect. You're seeing it behind glass. So in human design, when we are in alignment, your magnetism is next level. Again, no matter what the circumstances are. I don't care if you're having a bad day, if you're having a bad week, if you're having a bad month, quote unquote, in life when things are happening in difficult moments and situations, your magnetism still gets to be really strong. It is not dependent on a certain vibe, okay? It is not like you need to be in a vibe and emotionally bypass everything and go into this state of you just must be in a frequency. Trust is a frequency. Alignment is a frequency, and it is so powerful. And this power that is exchanged with other people is the immediate reason why I want to hire you, why you want to hire me, because you feel this trust factor from me. And this trust factor isn't I trust what I'm doing is really good. It's I trust myself. I trust my alignment. And it is going through and managing and holding a whole bunch of things right now, and it is still really strong. That is magnetism. There's other forms of magnetism which we get to really delve into inside of your unique human design, because for me, I get to play with sensuality and I get to play with the feminine and the masculine, the leadership, the directness, the triggers, the projections, the seduction. All of these things are pure magnetism in my design. So I amplify these in my sales, and that's why my sales are effortless. That's why they're ease-filled. That's why you're drawn into my world and never want to leave. And other people's designs are trying to do it like me. They're trying to do it like another coach. They're trying to do it like another coach. It's so funny. I did a post today where it was you're trying to sell through storytelling and you're trying to be like Melanie Ann Layer. She is a friend of mine. She has been my mentor for years and years and years and years. And it's amazing because she's a 3-5. So she's leading with this amazing storytelling, and other people are trying to replicate that and it's not working. And they're this is what Melanie does. Well, it's not you. Other people are doing this when they buy marketing programs, when you buy how to sell 10K in 10 days, 30 days, whatever. You're going into these scripts, which are going to work temporarily because there is a systematic way of doing things, right? There's a methodology to things and to selling, and there's a psychology behind selling. But the best psychology behind selling is literally magnetism. How many people have you seen before where you're I don't know what they were selling? Even in person. And they just drew me in and I just bought it. I don't even know what I bought. You see it on TikTok. You see it in person. You're drawn in, or you tip somebody so much at a restaurant, right? You tip not because their service was extraordinary, but because they were so magnetic. The magnetism is coming from an internal piece, an internal dialogue, internal success if you're a projector, internal satisfaction if you're a generator or mani-gen, internal peace if you're a manifester, internal surprise if you're a reflector, right? These are where our aura is really growing, and this needs to be non-circumstantial, right? Our point of attraction, our point of magnetism, and our point of selling is coming from you holding this and you knowing this and you being in a state of alignment no matter what. And by you trying to replicate somebody else's way of doing it, your soul purpose and your magnetism is so locked up instead of unleashed. I want to buy from somebody personally as a consumer, as somebody in the online presence, like in this space. I want to buy from somebody that's like, I feel drawn to. I want to buy from somebody that like, you're so certain in what you're offering and your unique take on it. Why do people come to me and listen to this podcast when you could be going on YouTube and listening to somebody else? You could be reading it in a book. Because my magnetism of me bringing human design in a way you've never experienced it before is an experience in itself. You coming into projector power paradigm, you coming into unleashed sales, you coming into my one-to-one spaces. Why? Why me? Oh, because I know what I have to offer. I know my self-trust, I know my certainty, and I know my alignment. And more importantly than that, in running a wildly successful business, I know how to leverage my design in sales. I know how to also market to other designs. But mainly my source and how my sales are so effortless is I am coming from a point and allowing you to feel and experience my most magnetic aura, the pieces of me that are so effortless. What does this do for me? What does this do for other people? What is this going to do for you in Unleash Sales? It's going to take you out of logic and all of the time you're spending in your head. It's going to take you away from the things that are mindlessly busy, taking your energy, taking your focus, and taking your time and simplifying it and bring it back to a source of how easy this gets to be. How easy sales get to be, how easy 10K gets to be in a day, how easy 50K gets to be in a day, how easy your next launch gets to be, how fun it gets to be, how much of an authority you become when you actually unleash instead of caging it, instead of putting it in jail, instead of letting your soul be pushed down instead of pushed out. When we lead with our soul, when we lead with our genius, when we unleash that side of us, when we get to creative and be the artist and put our own signature, our voice, our twist on what we're selling, you become so magnetic. And it doesn't matter if you get one sale, if you get 0 sales, if you get 100 sales in a day, that magnetism is there no matter what. And it comes from your internal certainty. Magnetism cannot be dependent upon a sale. It cannot be dependent upon somebody's validation. Magnetism only grows and is truly felt and experienced from internal security, internal power, internal belief, internal alignment, even when the outside isn't as aligned as you want it to be, the inside is. When you have fun with this, when you lean into the feminine, when you lean into your embodiment of you, your authenticity, your signature, your voice, and your art, and what your soul is here to do, sales take off, they skyrocket. I want you to experience this. You get to experience this. You get to come into your world and be so wildly in love with your business and how you sell because it's in alignment for you. It's in alignment for you, and it gets to work that effortlessly. Magnetism is a potent thing. It's actually a little bit dangerous sometimes. We have to be aware of how we're using it and how we're leveraging it, and let the danger be in our hands and let it be clean and pure and safe, impactful, with the right intentions, in full authenticity of you and where you want to go and all of your desires. Human design provides the masculine so our energy can be the feminine. We understand logically what's really supportive for you and what's not, based upon your design, based upon your profiles, your center, and your aura. Social media is meant to be entertaining in a way. So we get to really play into the entertainment of your aura and your magnetism and what you're born with and leverage it. Why are we making this harder than it needs to be? Why are we not leveraging and taking advantage of what's already so authentic for you? Why? Most people don't know it. Most people haven't embodied their truth, their alignment, and their authenticity in order for magnetism to be next level, for it to be that effortless. Most people aren't holding a point of certainty outside of tangible results. They're seeking validation to then feel aligned. Most people are trying to do it somebody else's way. This is the most important point. Most people are trying to do it somebody else's way. Again, that may work for a very short period of time. You're going to get burnt out. You're going to be bored. You're going to be overwhelmed. And quite frankly, you're going to be like hitting your head against the wall. Like, why isn't this working? It's working for her. It needs to work for you. And what works for you is different than what works for her. We need to embrace this. This is the year of individuality. This is the year of unique magnetism, of the most beautiful signatures on your Instagram, in your selling, in your content, in your words, and how you show up. The people that you pull into your world effortlessly, the incredible money that gets to come with this kind of impact, this kind of authenticity, and this kind of alignment. So if you're ready to unleash, let's go. We have multiple ways to be working with me this month inside of Magnetic March. We have number one, Unleash Sales Program. We have Unleash Mastermind. And then we have one-to-one offers. Any of these, if you are looking to fine-tune your sales, get super magnetic in alignment for you and take this to the next level inside of your business, meaning making more money, having more impact, and letting you have more free time and more ease and effortless sales inside of your world and your business. Let's go. If you want a human design reading, you can also get that with two of our readers on team at Align by Design. You can also be hopping into my longer term one-to-one spaces. And we have 2 months left in ID Mastermind if you're wanting to hop in there. If you've been obsessed with every masterclass I put out this year, every program, every broadcast, and you're like drooling at the bits to get inside of my world, hop into the white card. If you're looking to also get all of that access and then some special offers as well, and the human design certification for your own world and your own business and your own mastery, hop into the black card. I'm sending you guys so much love. Let's do this. Let's get authentic. Let's get magnetic. Let's have fun. And let's open the floodgates of money, 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 money your way. Love you guys.